First of all, Coach, what was going through your mind when they were talking about that point when it was 11-10 in that fifth set? Looked like the hit was long, but were you thinking they could end on this?
No, because you know what? A match doesn't hinge on one particular ball. The momentum does, however. So, you know, that deliberation back and forth about was that a good call, was it not? We were pretty confident because I saw the down official call the ball. I mean, it was an early call. It was a very certain call. It wasn't something that he hesitated on. So fairly certain it would go our way, and our job was just to stay focused, keep calm, and go immediately to the next point. I mean, even if it didn't go our way, still would be the same plan. There's nothing you can do about those calls and those plays, and this group of players, particularly these three captains, they understand that. They understand the idea of you control what you can, and you just play the very next ball to the best of your ability.
ASU led like halfway through the fifth set. What did you guys talk about in particular going into the next point?
For the fifth set? Sorry, just to clarify. We just talked about winning 1 point at a time, and especially even if you're up 2 or down a couple, that's the only thing you can focus on, because I think it's hard in the fifth set, since it is only the 15 points, to get carried away if you're almost there or down a little bit. So we really just talked about controlling our side, making sure we had no errors, and just taking it 1 point at a time.
Coach, practically your whole team saw action tonight, and it seemed like everyone on the team was able to contribute to this win. What does it say about your team that you can bring those players like Stephanie Shadley off the bench and get the production that she gave you tonight?
You know, I think it's a testament to the will of this team and understanding what a team actually is. And there will be matches where the usual suspects are out there. They're playing, they're holding their own, but for whatever reason, a matchup or someone's just having an off night, that's why you have a roster of 15 players. And credit to the players that came off the bench and changed the game. That's what we want them to do. So if something isn't working or we need a different look or a different matchup, when we put somebody else on the floor like we did with Charlie tonight, and she makes an impact, that's what we're talking about with what our goals were at the beginning of the season, to have a complete team. Everybody wants depth, everybody wants competition in the gym, and a lot of times it's not apparent to the crowd because they're not in our practice gym every day. There are very few people in our practice gym that see, you know, what we see. We see that there are great players on both sides of the net, and that's an important piece, and it's good when we need them that they answer the call tonight. So I'm proud of them for doing that.
Alexis, they had that 2-1. They had won 2 the first 3 sets. They had all the momentum. You guys turned it around in that 4th set. You in particular, I think you had 6 kills in that set. What was the difference from that set to the previous 2?
Honestly, just confidence, and going into the match, just calm. Like, we know we can do it, and especially myself, like, you just have to believe, and you have to carry that team. So for me to get those kills, it pumps up everyone else, and the momentum keeps going. So it was all about building the momentum. So I feel like that was the turning point. And once I did it, Cece did it, Eddie did it, and it's a ripple effect.
Could you feel the match starting to turn your way in that set?
Oh yeah, for sure, especially in that 4th set. And then we just wanted to carry that momentum going into the 5th set, and no matter how far we got down, it was just us being sure and confidence in those sets.
Cece, how big of a win is this for you guys going in? Obviously, you have a tough match coming up in 2 nights, but how big of a win is it right now for you guys?
It's huge. Obviously, like, you want to defend your home court, but in terms of looking forward towards like postseason and stuff, Arizona State had a really good RPI, so that win helps us a lot in terms of like bumping our RPI up too. So we just have to come in and take care of business on Saturday. It's going to be another tough match, but yeah, I think we'll be feeling confident going into it.
Nicole, 63 assists, career high.
Oh.
Did you realize it? Obviously didn't realize it, but
Yeah.
what does that say about what you guys were able to do today?
Well, our passing was great tonight, which really helped me out. We got our middles going, and then once I could get them going, then I could, set both of the pins. So, I mean, it's all credit to the passing, honestly, because without that, then it's harder for me to get better sets to my hitters. So.
How does it feel to get it in such an important match too? Like she was talking about the postseason hinges on something.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, it feels great. I think it just shows that our team is on the upswing. Not just myself, but other players as well, which is important since we're finishing out our conference season. So it feels great, and we're just going to get ready for Saturday now.
Anything else?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.